Hi, Lindsay. So I just watched your video and I really, really liked it. I love that your cultural artifact was the typewriter that your grandma used in college in the 1930s. I think that's so cool. Um, I also like how you said it to you, it symbolizes the hard work and the opportunity, and also the way to write your own story. I really resonated with that because similarly, like I was raised in a culture where, hard work produces results, which gives you opportunity, and you should try to strive to get a little bit better every day. And really, if there's something that you want and you set a goal for yourself, that you work hard to achieve that goal. So I really resonated with your artifact and some similarities of the philosophies that I grew up around. And I also really liked how you pointed out that we're all learning as counseling students that we have to be very cognizant of how other people are raised, and the opportunities or the lack of opportunities or the lack of privilege that they may have when it comes to kind of writing their own story or creating their own opportunities. I feel like I grew up in a household and a culture where I was told kind of like the world is yours. Like what you want to do, you set a goal for yourself, you work hard. And if you work hard enough, you'll eventually achieve what you want to achieve. Like I didn't have like the systematic barriers. I didn't have like any oppression or racism or things that were stopping me from getting my goals. I had a great education. I went to a great school. I got a scholarship for athletics. I went to a great college. Like I had all these things. I didn't have any barriers. So I really like how you pointed out that when we work with some clients, they're going to have barriers. They're going to have cultural differences, and we have to be very aware of first ourselves, but also the situation that they may come from or the culture, and just have to really be open-minded to that. And I also have an article from another class that I had remembered your answer, your ideas about that kind of triggered like, oh, I saw something about that. So it was from Jones and Bronco 2021, and it basically talks about like the humility, being humble as a counselor. Cultural humility describes the provider's willingness and openness to demonstrate respect and a lack of superiority when interacting with those whose cultural identities, values, and worldviews differ from their own. So I read that for another class and I was like, yeah, like that's what we have to do. Like we have to come into working with clients that come from a different background or different circumstances with us, and like the pull yourself up by your bootstraps, like and the world is yours, like that might not really work with them. And we really have to be sensitive to that how we grew up is not the same as how some of our clients are going, coming from, in their background and their culture and the opportunities and the barriers that they've had. So I really, really love how you pointed that out, that it's so important that we celebrate our culture and our artifacts, but we're also very cognizant of people that we might work with might not come from that same background or have those same opportunities that we had. So thank you. I loved your post. I loved your artifact. And I also love that you pointed out that we have to be aware of that. So thank you so much, Lindsay.